Morning, everyone. It's Trader Rob. It feels like negative 30 degrees outside. Let's see if we can warm up to the markets right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital out there is at risk. All right, everyone. Yes, like I stated, it's negative 10 degrees right now in Chicago, negative 30 with the windshield. It is butt ass cold outside. Obviously, today is MLK. We've got a shortened trading day, so the markets here close at 12 p.m. Central Time. Here's something for you. So what I did was I went back into my journal. So I went back into my journal last year. I believe it was on this. It was January 16th that MLK was observed, and took a look at the trading day. And I lost $256 on that day. But number two, I had put in my notes light trading day. So light volume. At that time, I was primarily trading the NQ and the ES, and more likely the NQ. So what do I gain from that? Well, not much, besides knowing that I had a rough day. And I went on my Discord this morning just to let everyone know, hey, we do have a shortened day today with the holiday, and that I will probably be looking to take a trade in oil and in gold. So I'm still looking at the commodities market to be okay for today to take trades, but that I'm probably not going to be looking at anything in the NQ. So that's kind of my strategy. That's kind of part of my checklist is, in going into the news and kind of getting myself mentally ready for the trading day. And now I've kind of got to put myself even more of a mental readiness because, we've got liquidity could be low. There could be some low volume here today. And I'm okay seeing if there's not much volume coming in and we have a struggle in session one, I'm okay not taking another trade after that. I'm not looking to overtrade. And I'm hoping that the video that I released on my 2023 review and what I think has really helped change my trading around, I'm hoping that you guys get some good information out of that. And I really do try to put that in practice every single day. Where we sit with the challenge. So we're we're minus 569 bucks because we took that small loss on Friday. And we're still trying to get back that loss, that $700 loss, I think it was from Thursday. So not sure how much of this we're going to be able to make up here today, but I'm excited. I'm ready. Let's go get it. Stick around for the recap, the trade recaps, and the recap for the day.
Order canceled.
All right, so here we get into our first trade in gold, and just getting my stop loss and take profit figured out here on the right chart. And as you can see in oil, we've got another inside bar that's also forming. So I'm taking a look at that trade here as well. In gold, we got activated here to the long right away. To be honest with you, the second that I started to see price action, especially when it went into my long order, I could right away tell that, volume is on the lower side, volatility is on the lower side. Oil seems to be moving a lot more than gold. So pretty excited to take a trade here in oil, but pretty much right off the bat, did not have a really good feeling on gold. And you can see that gold is obviously pretty much ticked in to the trade, and then sellers kind of were stepping in here and knocking price down. But as if you look to the left, we've made some higher highs and some higher lows. So that is, as far as price action is concerned, that's fine. But what I'm really looking for is energy within that trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And here
Order submitted.
I'm getting ready for the inside bar that formed here in oil, and just waiting to see which way we get activated on that trade. Gold's pretty much just hanging around here. Small trade. I mean, this is, I think, 10 or 9 ticks. So the trade is definitely on the smaller side. So not a lot of risk on the gold side, but I can already tell that this oil trade is going to be on the bigger side. So believe that this was in the it was about 27 ticks once we get is kind of what I'm figuring through using my TradingView chart. I kind of already like to see what my risk profile is going to look like even before I get into the trade.
Order cancel.
So there we go. We get activated into oil, also on the long. So we're long in oil and in gold. Looking for, again, a push here. A push here up is exactly what is the kind of the momentum trade. But again, trading in a day where there wasn't much momentum, especially not in the gold. Sped up the video here just to kind of get through some of these trades as they kind of took some time here. Gold on the right is not looking very, very good. We're kind of testing this area here where we did get some support, but unfortunately this stop loss is kind of in an area where price action more than likely is going to want to test, and then I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some type of even reversal from there. But still having faith in the trade. Oil on the other hand, on the left hand side of the chart, again, we're looking for a momentum play up. Oil has been trending. It's kind of made a V pattern there, but it's obviously now trending upwards. So again, feeling better about oil than I am about gold, even though gold is starting here to have some buyers kind of step in momentarily, but just not seeing that momentum push, which this strategy is really built upon. And another thing too is that it's not uncommon for us to be in oil and in gold simultaneously. Many times, even on the same inside bar, time wise, we're usually getting in on both trades. I'll be honest with you, I do like when we're both long at the same time, just because it's kind of like competing charts. But here,
stop filled.
Even with that being said, we take about $100 loss. Took $100 loss in gold. So now, kind of knowing that if I get another loss here, I know that that's gonna pretty much finish off my day in trading. So really putting all my eggs in this trade and trying to see if we can. If we can take a profitable trade here, I could look for another trade in session 2 of oil, which has been doing really well here in January. So definitely looking forward to that. But again, I know that if I take a full loss...
Stop filled.
So hey, even sometimes the best laid plans don't actually work out. So did my research, came into the morning, with the prior knowledge that taking a look historically. I went back a year, went back to the same holiday that we're in right now with MLK, and I had noticed a few things in that in my journal. And one of the items was low volatility and lost 250 something dollars. And it was a trade actually in the NQ. So what did I do with that information? I still traded. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to show you here maybe a few different charts. So you guys obviously saw we took a loss in oil, we took a loss in gold. In general, there's movement. There was movement here to be able to make some trades. So it's not necessarily that there wasn't enough price action. What I will say is that maybe not in oil. If I go back to gold, I would say in gold specifically, and I could tell just with my entries, I am trading gold on an E-mini contract on the eval account. It was a very small trade, 9 or 10 ticks. We lost about $100 there. But I also trade that in the micros. I do 5 micro contracts in my cash account in gold. And I even noticed the price action, the movement was way different today than it is on a normal trading day. And today is not a normal trading day because it's a shortened day. So I should have seen some of that information, process it a little bit better. And I think we got a little unfortunate in oil, kind of caught a top here when we were in. And obviously now has broken through there. So, again, and now what I do is I've journaled already my entries already. And what did I state? Stated the same exact scenario that I had last year. So now what happens next year during MLK or during a holiday or during PMI or during FOMC? You gain knowledge, you gain experience, and you start to see trends. Maybe I take both of the sessions off, enjoy the day with the kids at home. That's something that you can definitely learn from. That's one way to adapt and to get better as a trader. Let's take a look really quick here at the ES. I mean, there's zero volatility going on here. This thing has been in a range right around this overnight open in the entire morning. The entire morning has not moved. NQ moved a little bit. I did not trade the NQ. I will not trade the NQ. There's about an hour and 15 minutes left anyways in the session. But just wanted to show you guys that, sometimes you kind of have to see the patterns and you're going to learn from the patterns and hopefully try to get better as a trader. So we come back stronger again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. It's a new fighting day, and I'm looking forward to it. $460 loss. It was a big one. I mean, now we're down almost $1,000 in the eval. So now I really got to fight my way out of this hole and take one trade at a time. Not a revenge trade, not a trade to go after the market, because the market is what the market is. And just want to take a little piece, and I want to take a little piece at a time, work my way back into the green, work my way back into the eval. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone.